I think a good photograph just immediately draws someone in. It can be because of it like evokes an emotion, or it can be just the colors, or maybe it reminds them of something, good times or maybe even bad times. When I create the work that I do, I'm hoping that it excites people and it gives them something different. I'm always looking to be extremely excited about something. If I'm still not finding it, then I'm going to push and push, whether it's styling or hair. I want to be excited about it while I'm shooting it.
Just wrote scene one, take one, marker.
So I recently directed 2 music videos with Simi.
Didn't we already have this conversation, babe?
I traveled to Houston for it. I got to bring my style into it as far as like lighting and set design, and I brought my team out there, so that was really, really fun.
My love is thrill, no silicone, and I got you every day minimum.
I've definitely had a couple jobs growing up that have affected my journey and how I am on set. I was a mall photographer, and it comes totally full circle because I shoot a lot on those really surreal, like dreamlike backdrops. Another one that definitely played a big role was I was actually a 911 operator. Once you've taken calls that are kind of life or death situations, anything after that is kind of like, we're good. Like, we can handle this, I can problem solve it, and we're gonna be okay. In high school is when I started to really get into it. I just always had a camera with me. It was like a disposable camera or a video camera, and I would just kind of play around with my friends, and it just became like this fun thing that I didn't know really was something that could be a career. Basically, when I decided that I wanted to pursue photography full time, I started looking into schools, and that's when I came across Art Center, and so I decided that I was gonna go for it. Although I had no idea how I was gonna afford that school, I worked full time while I was there. You know, every term I was there like, hey, I don't wanna stop coming, so what can we do? And through a mix of grants and scholarships, we were able to make it work. What felt like a pivotal moment for me in starting to get work was a personal project that I did that was about people of color in the creative arts. Within that project, I kind of created small sets that felt like it embodied who they are. Once that project came out, I actually started to get a lot of work from it.
What do you mean? What do I mean? Like you don't know what's up.
Here we go.
Working with a diverse crew and subject when possible is really important to me. Growing up, like I wasn't exposed to a lot of stuff, so it's really nice when I can bring, you know, other people who maybe grew up from the same neighborhood as I did. It's really nice to collaborate with other, you know, people of color who kind of share those ideas. I would describe my style as almost theatrical, in that the colors are always really rich and really vivid, and my color palettes are always really important to me. I can walk into a space, you know, any space, and make it into my own. Flatten it out to the wall a little bit. Yep, that's great, that's good.
When Gizelle, you know, sent the treatment, I saw how particular she was about like the coloring, you know, like the setting, just the details, and obviously it's the little things that make the big things.
Working with Simi was really fun. It's so nice to have someone who's so trusting and open with my ideas, even just down to styling.
Being on set, I realized how all those things kind of come together, and you know, they look great because she knows what she's doing.
It's just the best feeling to have that level of trust.
Good job.
It's important for me to inspire other people who may not think that this is possible as a career, or following your passion is not the best route to go. I'd love if even just 1 or 2 people who are like, hey, I saw your work, I saw that it's possible, and you know, inspired me to follow my path, you know, follow my passions. That's something that's really important to me.
Can you see me?